What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Thursday, January 27th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are for today's slate. And finally, go to awesemo.com/prizepicks-promo because PrizePicks is the presenting sponsor of this video. You can get one free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum, a little bit of a deposit bonus, and more goodies on the website. You cannot beat it. Banner over here. Follow that link. We're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Karl Anthony Towns, Jared Vanderbilt, Anthony Edwards, Patrick Beverley if he plays, and Tyrese Maxey on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, we've got point guard Steph Curry, 10,300, projected for 50. The goal, 63, but he's in the optimal lineup 39% of the time. We're giving him 34 minutes. Talking 1.46 fantasy points per minute in this spot. Just a much better play on DraftKings. 32% usage, 27 points, 6.5 assists, 6 rebounds, maybe a steal. Massive pace up spot against Minnesota. They gained 2.6 possessions above their average, and that is what you're looking for in this one. So for Steph, I think the raw point ceiling is pretty high here. The minutes are going to be there. Hasn't been shooting the ball all that well, but I think Minnesota could be the cure for that. In at number 4, we've got Furkan Korkmaz, shooting guard, small forward eligible, so you could also put him at guard, forward, and utility. 4,800, projected 29, goals 36, optimal lineup 40% of the time. It's possible we get Danny Green back here, but we've seen Furkan Korkmaz play 36 plus minutes on an average in these last 3 games with no Seth Curry, and he is not in today, and neither is Shake Milton. So 0.85 fantasy points per minute for Cork, 14 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. Pace up spot against the Lakers, and not a very good Lakers defense either. So because of that flexibility, because of that price tag, because of the minutes, Korkmaz looks exceptional today. At number 3, we're back to Golden State for Andrew Wiggins, just small forward, which is kind of annoying, but 5,700, projected for 32.5. The goal is 40.5, and he is in the optimal lineup 43% of the time. I'm giving him 32 minutes. He's basically a fantasy point per minute guy. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, maybe a stock and a half. That same pace up spot that Steph had against Minnesota. And revenge narrative alert, Wiggins tends to like playing against his Minnesota team. That doesn't affect into anything that I have here, but it certainly makes me feel slightly better. 5,700 on a 2-gamer for Wiggins, where, you know, if the shot's falling, he might just go for 30 real points. He's third in optimal odds, 43% of the time. Love getting to Wiggins here. You just wish he had a little bit more positional flexibility. Preferred pay-up option in this one, though, you would have thought it was Steph, but it's actually Joel Embiid, center eligible, 11,400, projected for 58.5. The goal is 69, and he is in the optimal lineup 44% of the time. I gave him 33 minutes, 1.78 fantasy points per minute, 39% usage, 31 real points, 12.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.5 stocks. Great matchup against the Lakers. I don't know if AD is ready for it just yet. I mean, obviously, if anybody's going to be ready, it's AD, but Embiid has been playing like crazy as of late, close to 40% usage, which I'm believing in. He's doing everything right now. When Joel Embiid is healthy and clicking like this, he's one of the best players on the planet. Today, he's the number 2 contender. Now, before we get to those number 1 contenders, or those as if it's plural, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at PrizePicks. Awesemo.com/PrizePicks-promo gets you the goodies. Number 1 with a bullet today, 62% likelihood of being in the optimal, 18% higher than Embiid at 2. That's Tobias Harris. He's power forward only, 7,300, projected for 44.5. The goal is 48.5, and you're just getting him everywhere. 1.2 fantasy points per minute in 36 minutes. He's been playing great over his past few games. We're talking 20.5 points, 9.5 boards. So he's basically 45% for the double-double and 5 assists, maybe a stock and a half. Great matchup against the Lakers. The moral of the story on this one is you need to play a lot of the Sixers, but if you're playing on DraftKings tonight, the first guy into your lineup needs to be Tobias Harris. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Thursday, January 27th. FanDuel version's around here somewhere. Check it out. We're closing out the work week tomorrow, so good luck tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm stumbling over everything. We're back tomorrow with the contenders. I whiffed. Ugh.